Yo, oh my gosh, we just got back from Culture Collision. I'm not gonna lie, I'm toast. I am peanut butter jelly time. Put the toast in the toaster. Peanut butter melts a little bit. The jelly, have you ever tried that? I used to do that all the time in college. Oh, so good. Toasted PB&J. So I'm gonna show you some of the stuff I got from the show, and I'm really excited about a lot of it. So first one, I had a really nice couple. I wish, could this be louder? Sorry. I had a really nice couple from the show, and she works for stand-up displays. So they gave me the stand-up displays thing. That's super sick. Super cool. They've got my Jackie and then my Steph on there. I got a couple made on Etsy, like 3D printed, but these are really sick. So I'm looking forward to putting cards on actual dope stands. So, and then I got the chance to talk. If you guys get a chance, go check out Card Carver. He has some dope, he makes like custom cards, so sick. He had this M Air J, that was Michael Jordan's license plate, and he had these stands made by Stand Up, same company. I'm gonna show you the card. The reason I bought this, because the card I wanna put on there. My boy going on there, look at that. That's gonna look so sick. I'm gonna show you my pickups from the show, and I'll show you, most of it I'm keeping, because I usually only do pickups to keep, unless I'm like, yeah, I could probably do something with that. This is one of the best Michael Jordan deals I've ever gotten, and I lost money on it, and I'm gonna tell you how. My son Titus and my dad, Tommy, his name too, they went with me to the show, and I'm so glad they did. They were super fun. They were there a ton because they were like, we're bored. They don't collect cards. And so they would bounce out and go do stuff. And so they come hang out sometimes. And Titus was sitting there, and he was chilling. He was reading Lord of the Rings. And I was like, hey, bro, do you want to go do something? Like, you make a video, I give you some money, you go make a video. And he was like, yeah, sure, I'd love to. I was like, okay, cool. I don't ever force my kids to be in my videos. They always choose to be in it. I ask them, I'm like, you can be in it if you want to or not. Sometimes like, yeah, sometimes like, nah. So I gave him $50. And I said, here's a $50 bill. We're making a video. I was like, here's a $50 bill. Go out, and for however many MJs you get with $50, I'll give you $1 per MJ. Here's my thing. I'm thinking, like, MJ cards are at minimum $1. Minimum $1, okay? That dude comes back with 200 Michael Jordan cards. Absolutely insane. So I'm gonna show you those cards on here, and then we'll get to the like really, really dope. The stuff that I kind of went out. I try to save, not spend all my money, so I didn't pick off a ton, but I got a few that I'm really excited about. Got some MJ one. I didn't notice this on these cards, because you've seen these cards forever. They're pretty cheap. It says Michael Jordan retires 95. Like, I've never noticed that on these cards. I look at these cards all the time, so I thought, is that insert? I don't know. But anyways, so we got MJ cards. So we got some MJ baseball, which I love MJ baseball cards. They're so sick. So sick. Then we got some of these. Look at that. I'm going to roll through pretty quick because I know you guys have seen most of these. But if you see any here that, like, Tyler, you need to, like, go in and look that one up. I think it's worth more than you think it is. Like, please let me know. All right, sweet. So a little more of that, a little more baseball action. And these weren't all top load. A lot of these were just, like, chilling. Like, they were free-range chicken. And I was just like, nah, I'm going to put a case on a Jordan. And the last thing I'm going to move are my Jordans and try to clean them up and, like, consolidate my collection. And see the idea that I have right now. So in the comments, tell me if you have a better idea. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that'd be sick if that was the gold. The golds, check out this set right here. A lot of those golds sneak by because it's hard to tell that it's a gold. It says electric there, and it's gold and gold. So it's different than just the electrics. I just figured that out on a Dennis Rodman I got recently. So my plan with my MJs, I've got almost four full 3-row boxes over there, then a bunch of graded ones. My thought is, once I get through my piece, like, I clean up the collections I don't want, I work through my PC, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my MJs, organize them, because look at that, I've got that many of those. Like, I don't need that many of that. So my idea is, you tell me if you have a better one, I'm going to go through and I'm going to pick out all the ones that are gradable, okay, that I think will get 9s or 10s, all right? I'm going to grade those, and then I'm going to keep the highest grade, or if there's 2 10s, I'll keep both of them. I'll keep one of the highest grades, and then the rest I'll sell. And that way I can make up some of that money for grading. And, then I'll sell the raw ones that I don't think are gradable, and I can sell those at, a good price. Look at all those. That's a ton of that. That's a dope card. So anyway, Titus got all these for $50. I don't know what table he went to. That is insane. I need to pay Titus to go scout cards. Well, I guess I just did pay him to get the cards for me. Sorry, I'm rolling through. I know you guys are like, we're just going to look at these Jordans. But if you see one, oh, that's unique. I'm always looking for stuff like I don't see a lot or I haven't seen a ton. That's cool. There's one in here. I was like, maybe I'll get lucky. Is that legacy stuff? There you bought some for that. Yeah, somebody gave Titus a deal on these mugs. MJ. Then I counted the checklists, even though it's a checklist, then to send it in. Look at that. He got $5 for all those, $8 for all those checklists. Ridiculous. I bet he told him. Oh, look at that. That's stuck in there. It's in bad condition, but that's a blue one. That's apparently like a $5 card, I think. Silver one, underrated silver because the price, you got the raw, you got silver, and then you got gold. The gold's like hundreds of dollars, but the silver's cheap. Then this is that card. It's the base version of that card. Is the best card I ever pulled as a kid. I'm trying to collect as many of those as I can. That was a win. I was like, thank you, Titus. That was a good, better one, I thought. And then that one, this one, I feel like should be worth something. I need to check it. Let me check this one. $6 to $11. Good job, Titus. All right, I think that's all of them. That's the Steph Curry rookie year, Jordan. Let's jump over to some of this other stuff, okay? And I'll talk you through anything, give you any stories, whatever. So these are the Delta cards. If you're ever on a flight, just ask the pilots. Hey, do you have any Delta cards that I get? So I thought that was cool. All right, I bought that. It's a Tracy McGrady refractor. I was like, that was pretty clean. It looks pretty centered. And anytime you get a refractor that gets a decent grade, it does pretty well. So that goes in my gradable pile. So I'm putting that in the possibly gradable, okay? So that was a sale. These next few, I was putting my cards out. I was organizing everything, and I haven't looked at them in a while. And these are cards that I pulled out, and I was like, I think these might be worth more. And I was going to look them back up. So, like, that's a refractor of Bobby Purefoy. It's almost Brock Purdy, but it's Bobby Purefoy. This one, you're like, oh, that's a trash card. Those are like less than $1. This is actually, look at that. I don't know if you can see, it says, you found Ronald McDonald. That's a gold parallel. They were hunting those. I've got a Charles Barkley of that. It's graded a 9, highest grade in the world of it. It's really rare. So rare, it's hard to find comps. So that means you just make up comps. All right, so that I need to check the price on. Refractor, check the price on. These were mine. I pulled these out, and I was like, I could just get these graded, and they'll go up in value because these cards are so fake. So I got some Steve Kerr's Tony Kukocs, and I'm going to look at possibly grading some of those. Then I had this Eddie Jones refractor. That was in my set. I was like, I'm going to check on that refractor and make sure I didn't price that wrong. Stuff I bought at the show. I overpaid probably for this. I paid $15. It's a Drew Holiday. It's his rookie. It's numbered 50 out of 1,948. I'm trying to collect this whole set, so I'm really excited to get that. So that's going to go in my binder pile. Then I bought these. These are cool. I know the downtowns and the mangas and all that, they go crazy big. I think I paid like $50 for these 3, maybe one more. But I got the King Griffey Jr., which I'll keep. I love that card. So that goes in my, put that in my PC section. Ellie De La Cruz, I really like him, but I just thought he's such a dynamic player and he's got so much swag. I love the way he does things. That's one it's like, I keep, but also if I grade well, I might sell. So it's like, I'll put that in the maybe grade pile. And then I collect Jackie. So I was excited to get that Jackie Robinson. That's super cool. It's not number anything. Got a couple of MJs. I don't even remember where I bought these. That's sick. It's not you think, oh, it's Fleer Ultra. It looks dope. Yeah, it does look dope. It's numbered it's number 240. Almost his number. It's Kobe's number. Out of 4,523. 4523, and then I got a higher power MJ, so that's cool. Then I bought these. I actually traded these. So this guy, I think I made a video of it. I had a Giannis Crusade rookie SGC 10, and it's like they're valued at $300 to $400. I think $350 is a safe bet. And I had it on my table, and he wanted it, and he didn't want to pay all the cash for it. So he gave me like $190 in cash, and then traded me a bunch of stuff he had. And here's what I got out of it. So I got a game used KD. So game used KD card. That's PC. I only really did PCs. Got some Shaq. Look at that. That's a first day issue Shaq. That's a Shaq. Those are actually worth more than you think. Most of those inserts aren't worth much. This insert's worth a little bit. I think it's probably a $20, $30 card. He said 50. I don't think it's 50. Game used floor. Authentic game used floor of Shaq. Collecting more Shaq stuff. Players Club MJ. If it was Players Club Platinum, it'd be like a couple $100 card. It's not though. Another first day issue Shaq. Then got this MJ. Every now and then people will roll up to me and they'll find like a Jordan Poole card, a Moses Moody card or whatever. They find a card and they watch the videos and they'll come up and be like, hey Tyler, love the videos. I wanted to give you this. And I always try to like give them something too. Usually if I have something, I'm just like, hey, here, take this too. But they don't ask anything. They just want to give me stuff. And I'm like, that is so kind. And I'm scared that somebody's going to give me something as a gift and I'm going to accidentally put it in a pile and sell it. And I don't want to do that, okay? Most of the people give me PC stuff that I don't sell. But just to make sure, anytime somebody gives me a card, I have had them sign the card recently, unless I forget or I'm going to hurry it on a marker. I have them sign it. That way I can put it in a collection. I'm going to start a new collection for stuff that people give me just out of kindness, and I'm gonna call it my kindness box or something like that. These I bought from LC. He had a table right next to me. They were so kind, so cool, super great dudes. And he like talked to him right off the gates, out of the gates, right off the bat, out of the gates, off the gates. We're climbing over the gates. Stop talking, Tyler. Okay. And then the kid right next to us, he was super cool as well. Him and his dad were set up. I traded him some stuff. I think it was this. Traded him this for, I gave him a Jaw SGC 10 rookie, which I saw another kid carrying around because he sold it. I gave him that and $10 for this. And these comps were like 20 to 40. So I think it was a pretty fair trade, and he ended up selling it, so he made the money. Then I got this LeBron James. Thought that was pretty sick. I got another chipper rookie because I need 4,000 of those apparently. Then I got this Wade Boggs. I don't remember. I think it's a reprint. It looks too clean. Yeah, it's 2022. So Wade Boggs card, he has the same birthday as me, but I don't collect him. Got this Aaron Rodgers card. There's no comps on it. I can't find any comps. I'm going to do a little more research, see if there's like other players, like comparable players like Breeze, Manning, stuff like that have they call it like a team card, team silver, because it says Packers back there. I got this in part of that trade because I was like, I could sell that. So I'm going to sell that card. I have no emotional attachment to him. This is a really sick game use floor of Jason Williams. I've gotten that trade as well. This was the Giannis trade. I thought this was pretty sick. So I'll probably try to sell it. Maybe, might be gradable. It's a little thicker card. That might be gradable. I might put that in the maybe grade pile. So this, I traded a kid. I don't think it's worth anything. I lost that trade, but I did it because he was a nice kid, and I had something to trade. So got this one in that Giannis deal as well. It's a Shohei Ohtani. I don't think this one's gradable, but I could put it in like a mag. I need to look it up, see what it's worth. But that's a sick looking Ohtani, like with the elevated. That's not on there. That's like underneath it. It's like a patch, but not a patch. I don't know what to call it. This was in a trade I got with a kid. Lost. Don't want to keep that. This is part of Titus's 200 Jordan thing. I just guess I stuck it in the wrong pile. Look at that. More Jordans. We got Jordans out the wazoo, peeps. I really need to trim out that Jordan collection. If I ever made a video about like my Jordan collection, it would take like hours to go through all those. I might do it though. Would y'all want to see that in the comments? Would you want to see me do like, hey, here's every MJ I own. Ahmed Thompson. Look at this. Rookie. Dude's a hooper. Okay, a couple of these I put in mags. They weren't. This is like a 50-cent card I bought. I have this one. I bought it for like $10 on eBay a while back, but some guy had it for like 50 cents. I was like, yeah, I'll take that. I got all these cards. This is insane. I got all these cards for $40. Dude was packing up, ready to leave. I think he just wanted some gas money, whatever. I got all of these. No, there's more than 4. I got all these for $40. Y'all ready? Die cut MJ. Sick. Put it in the PC. MJ Predictor. Got it. Look at this. Crash the Game. That's a silver of that. Dope. MJ. This is the card. This is the card I pulled when I was a kid. Best pull ever made as a kid. I collect every single one I see unless it's ridiculous overpriced. Got that one. One of 15,000 gold. Got a little die cut on the corners, MJ. Got the blue Star Quest, I think. Yeah, I think it's Star Quest. Got the gold All-Star. Got the dish and swish. And I got a little Moses Moody. I got all that for $40. Diamond Kings, King Griffey Jr. Didn't even look up comps on that. Got that MJ, 1500 Point Club. Little MJ Wizards. This from Card Carver. Look how sick that card is. That is so dope. This is actually the tag for VIP at the show. It's just so sick. He does such good work. I love that. It's like a green Bart Simpson with a Wemby jersey, Air Wemby. That's going to my PC. I'll probably put that in the top one. That's dope. I was just starting, and then these two I pulled out of my collection because one, they're overpriced now. These are down to like $2 to $3 now. But also I was like, what am I doing trying to sell Jordan Poole? You don't sell goats. Mason gave me this. Mason, thank you so much for this card. You are so dope. So I had him sign it. Thank you, Mason, for this card. Then I got this Maddox. I picked up a Maddox slot for like $50. I collect him a little bit, not as much as like Ron Gant or Jordan. Little Ron Gant, that's an inaugural year. Ron Gant. Got this. It's cool. It's like a playing card. 2002. Got a little MJ Wizards. This is the, what is it? All-time favorite, Ron Gant. And then that's the gold of one of the most just like, hey. Like, what did the photographer say to him? Like, hey, Ron, grab this bat and just do work, my guy. And he's just like, watch me cook. Numbered 11 out of 50. It's Charlie from Lost. Also, Beaumont Kin from Star Wars. So that's all that's PC. More Maddoxes over in that $50 lot. Got this one. It's not a $25 card. I took whatever. Who cares? All right. Then I got this. This is cool. Look at that. That is dope. Donner Studio 2003. Stars. That's cool. Got that. Got this Topps Laser. That's a sick looking card. Donner's Preferred. Little Greggy Mad. This is, I think her name's Lauren Taylor. Yeah, she's an artist. I follow her on Instagram. She does a thing with Topps, designs some stuff. Love the design on that. for Greg Maddox members only. Here's the doper version of that Lauren Taylor one. She does great work. Check her out. Then we got Hallswell, like Hallswell that ends well. Is that what that means? I don't know. That was a crazy cool looking Maddox, so I tossed it in. Maddox batting. I was like, you gotta get this. And I may have that. I've got that complete set. I need to look and see if he's doing that. I didn't notice. Little die cut, Bound for Glory. Got this black diamond Maddox. Super sparkly, tossed it in. Hall, can't read the rest. Hall bound probably. Greg Maddox die cut. Look at that. That's sick. It's like cracking it in motion. Little Topps gold label. Then I got this Hobby. That's the Jeter rookie that's really big. Hobby was a rookie too. Got that. And then I got Hands of Glory. I don't think I have the King Griffey. And that one's cool. It's like a pop-out maybe? Star Focus? I don't know. Then I got this Tim Duncan. It was in it was graded, but it was like some company that I don't do a lot with. But it's a Tim Duncan card. It's rookie. It's sick. It was like 10, 15 bucks. So I got this. This is a Shaq refractor with coating. Now, I looked it up after this, and I think it's right. Tell me if I'm wrong. It looks like an atomic refractor. It looks like a Shaq atomic refractor because you can tell it's got the squares. It's not just shiny. It's got squares on the shiny. Now, I think in this 96 Finest set, they did not do regular refractors. They called them refractors, which is what it's labeled, refractor. However, they look like atomic refractor. So if you know different than that, let me know, but that's pretty sick. Excited to get that. So LC right here, he was right across from me. He gave me this. He doesn't do a lot of basketball, and he got this at his table, I think in a trade or something. So he gave it to me. I was like, bro, please sign it. And super excited to put that in. Super chicken nugget, super nice box. Then I bought this. I got this in a part of that big trade with, I think it was in this trade. I got it with this one. With Blythe. Super cool dude. Langy Breaks, you want to check him out. He's super nice. I made a big deal. I'm going to show you that card. I'll probably show that card last. Got this MJ die cut and Shaq. It's upscale card grading. Never heard of that, but it's cool. I collect them, PCs. So glad to have them. Ooh, my PC stack get a little big. I'm trying to collect the top 75 players with their autographs, and I want them all to be on card. This is a sticker auto, and that's why I had it for sale. But I'm like, I'll keep this until I get a better Bill Walton. So I'll keep that one, and then I'll keep building up. So that's going to go back into my PC. This one, it's like a Marvin Harrison. It was super cheap. I didn't look it up well. I just thought it'd be better than an 8. But the centering's off. I just didn't get a good look at it. I've got this complete set, and so I'm going to put this with that set and try to sell it at my booth. Then this Shea, I pulled this. It's a Shea game used jersey. Pretty sure it's game used. It's player worn. So I mean, he's put it on during a press conference. I bought this for like $400, and that was good at the time. And I bought it on, I think, a Whatnot stream. I think I bought it from that Card Collector 2 on the Whatnot card show. Bought it, and I've had it for a while, and I had it listed on eBay, and it dropped real hard. And so it's like, there was a comp that was like 260, and it was like, the comps are really in the 320, 350 range now, but a comp hit for 260. I was like, I'm just gonna pull that. So I'll hold that Tom Brady rookie. Last chunk. So follow him. His name's Cameron Martinez, and his handle is at the other way around, KJ Crew 11. KJ Crew 11. He knows I do a bunch of trades with like kids and stuff, and he said the next kid that comes to trade with you, because I did a ton of trades with kids on Saturday. I lost all of them. And he said, next kid that comes, whatever they give you, $5, $10, $1, doesn't matter, trade them this. Zebra die cut, rookie, Justin Fields. Give it to him in the trade. I was like, absolutely. And I was like, can I give you a shout out? I was like, yes. So I wrote his stuff down. I'm going to tag his handle. I'm going to give him a shout out in the short video. Ron Gant, I've got like 30 of his autos. He's the GOAT, my favorite player from the 90s with baseball. There was an auto slabbed Beckett one. I got this for 20 bucks. I was like, that's great. It is a Jaw silver. It's a BGS 9.5. And I asked him, I was like, should I do that? Should I cross it over? Because it looked like it's just a little surface issue. Centering's a 10. Surface was a 9. And I'm like, bro, I could clean that, you know? He's like, no. He said, actually, it's a little off center, just barely off center to the right and up. And so he said, grading companies will give you one way for like a little percent, but not 2. So I'm not going to cross that over. I'll just put that. That'll be my good card for Jaw. Gucci Rips, my guy Josh, he got me this. I didn't get him to sign it. I'm going to take it to the next show and get him to sign it. It's in my super nice box. It's a Jordan Poole press proof numbered at a 349. Got this Evan Mobley. This is a sweet looking card. I got it in a trade. I thought about grading it, but I don't know. Evan Mobley, he's been hurt, so he's pretty low right now. So I might just put it for sale because in that slab. But then I got this Mason Miller. I gotta grade this. It looked really clean. I don't know who Mason Miller is, but an auto, some kid. you know, he gets drafted or whatever, he's not gonna have any rookie cards for like another couple of years. So I was like, get that grade, I'll be the only one. This one I had, and I was gonna do it in a trade, but I love it, and I want to keep it, so I'm putting that in my PC. So I just pulled that from my own stuff. This is the one that Josh gave Titus to give him a $201. Super cool. Zupperman MJ, looking sick. That's a 9. So I paid for it. This is a really cool card. This is really sick. So Elsie gave me, so I had him sign it. I'm like, let's go to the Chicken Nugget super nice box. And so it is a Steph Curry card. Be like says, wrong back. What's that? Steph Curry card. You ready? Steph Curry card. Steve Nash's back to it. I collect both those guys. I was like, that is going straight up in my PC. All right, got this one in a trade. This is a LeBron James rookie I didn't have. It's an Air Academy, SGC 9. That's a beautiful card. That's a beautiful card. My voice is still going out. I need to stop talking. It's an Air Academy. Thought that was sick. Putting that in the PC. This is my LBJ. I was going to take it to try to sell it. I bought it for like $3,200, and then I paid $300 for a crossover. It didn't cross. It's $3,200. It's worth like 18 to 22 now. I'm probably just gonna keep holding that. I was thinking about selling it and trying to get some different LeBron rookies, but I think I'll hold it. So I took a couple cards I got at the Dallas card show a couple weekends ago. I took them up there and I wanted to see, there were a couple corners that were a little rounded, looking like Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I made that joke like 100 times. I wanted to see if Mr. Minty, my guy, could clean them up. Paid him $20 per card, and so what he does is he cleans them up, and then he tells you what they're gonna grade, and then he shows you. Okay, so let's look at this first one. Okay, so this is a Michael Jordan Encore Gold card. I bought this at the Dallas card show. It's numbered out of 125. He had 2 of them. I think I like the other one better, the look of it, but I was like, I needed to go. I was trying to go with one that I could get graded and wouldn't be like a 6. Well, spoiler alert, this dude was like, that thing's gonna get a 6, and here's why. He said it's got surface issues. So the dude sold it to me, and he didn't have them graded, and he had a lot of other stuff graded. I was like, why aren't those graded? He's like, oh yeah, I'm just probably gonna, grade them after this if I don't sell them. I was like, okay, well, what would you do for it? He's like, 200. I was like, well, the crops are here. It's like a range. That was kind of the middle of the range, but I couldn't like look up a bunch of other stuff because my phone was acting janky, and I just had looked at that before because I knew I wanted to come talk about these cards. And he was like, oh, this, I was like, and this is probably like a lower grade one because all the corners and stuff, because he got a couple of corner issues. He's like, no, that's an 8. I can buff that on seconds, an 8 all day. I was like, I don't know about it. And he's one of those dealers that like, you catch their vibe real quick. And I was like, it's like I was battling it. He was the only one that had a couple cards that I wanted, but he was also like, he was acting in a way like he's being a little pushy. He was like, he thought his cards were more valuable because they were his cards. You know what I mean? You ever have that? They're worth more because they're in my case. If he was buying the same cards, it would be worth less. And I was just like, man, it feels high. And he was like, it's an 8 all day, no question about it. I do this all day, it's an 8. This dude, Mr. Minty, the pro, looked at it and said, that's a 6. It's got a couple spots on it I didn't notice. He's like, it's a 6, bro. I was like, dang it. But it's cool. I'm going to put it in a mag, PC. It doesn't matter. The other one I bought from a dude, super cool guy. I always try to do a deal with him when I'm there. Super nice. He gave me a deal on these. I had been chasing this card for over a year. I finally picked it up at the Dallas card show. It is an MJ Flair Row Zero. One of my all-time. Love this card. Just one of the most beautiful cards ever made. Probably like an 8 is the range. So he's like 7 to 8 is what he's thinking. He said actually 7.5 to 8 if I go BGS. But I don't know. I just wanted the card in my collection. Last 2 pickups. These I actually picked up at the show, and I was really excited about. I didn't pick up a ton for me, but these 2 I picked up. You ready? This one I picked up from a guy, and I've made a video, but you can see him like trying to walk up at the end of the video because he was like, he did it and he was nice, and he literally came down because I was joking with him a lot, and he wanted like, he had 225 on it. I'll show you. He had 225 on it. I've been chasing this card for a while. This is a Michael Jordan Gravity Denied, one of the coolest, weird, it's like a tag for like a luggage thing. It's got a hole for it. I've got the shack of it. I needed the MJ. So I got it as a BGS 7. So I got this for 180. Super cool card going to my PC. And the last card. So I did this one with Blake. Took us a couple days to do it, but we finally did it. Langy Breaks. I had a card. I didn't really want to get rid of it, so I had it priced a little higher, but also, and I'll put a picture up here, it is the best version of this, of a Deion Sanders gold card in existence. Okay, there's only been like 3 or 4 graded with PSA, and they were all like, I don't know, 9s or below. One was graded with SGC, mine, and Beckett's website's so garbage, I couldn't figure out how to look up the prop report, but I'm assuming they don't got a better one. And I'm assuming, but I'm probably right. It is an SGC 9.5, in my opinion, is better than most BGS 9.5s as far as the card. There you go. I'm just saying, the card is usually better. And so I'm looking at my SGC 9.5 of this card, greatest in the world. I gave him that. He counted it for like $200 to $300, depending on where you put this card. And then I gave him $200 cash, and I added this to my collection. A Michael Jordan vinyl records collection. This is a dope card. It's a PSA 8. So excited to have this one in the collection. And it was a good show. It was a good show. I got a few PCs that I really, really love. I think you guys are great. Thanks for watching this. And I'll see you next time. Like, subscribe. You know how we do. Never stop collecting.
Later.